Polestar has just wrapped off its all-new performance SUV, the 3. Electric SUV has debuted with groundbreaking technology and fabulous style. The typical Scandinavian minimalism blends perfectly with the sporty design elements required to put the sport in SUV. So what new Polestar has added to its Model 3 that makes it stand away from the crowd? Want to know about it? Then stay tuned to this video on ElectroZone. After more than a year of teasing, the Polestar 3, a fully electric SUV that is a direct competitor to the Porsche Cayenne, is finally out in the open. Even though it's built on the same SPA2 platform as the upcoming Volvo EX90 and shares a lot of its impressive technology with it, the 3 is the very first Polestar model that was made specifically for the brand. So, it's also the first creation of Polestar to use the brand's unique design language, which was first shown on the Precept concept car, which will be sold as the Polestar 5 in 2024. The Polestar 3 is shorter and lower than a Porsche Cayenne, measuring 192.9 inches in length and 64 inches in height, while its 117.5-inch wheelbase is 3.5 inches longer than the Cayenne's. The aerodynamics of the Polestar 3 were a big part of its design, which is why it has a drag coefficient of 0.29. There are up to 8.3 inches of ground clearance, which is only an inch less than the Mercedes-AMG G63, and the 3's athletic stance is assisted by flared rear haunches and classic staggered width 21-inch wheels. 22s are available as an option. Its front is similar to that of the 5, with Y-shaped high beams and Polestar's soon-to-be signature heated Smart Zone panel, which looks like a grille and has sensors and cameras. The aero wing on the angular hood begins just above the Smart Zone and is repeated on the rear spoiler. The black trim around the windows flows into the shape of the taillights at the D-pillar. The sculpted lower body and black trim on the wheel arches help hide some of the 3's weight, and the smooth surfaces keep it from looking too busy. The inside of the car is also clean and simple. A long strip of air vents runs across the dashboard, and a large trim piece sits below it. A 14.5-inch touchscreen and a thin 9-inch horizontal gauge cluster display stand out from the dashboard. The controls on the new steering wheel look like they are hidden. The only physical controls on the inside are the volume knob on the floating center console, the window switches on the door panels, and the stalks on the steering wheel for the wipers and gear selection. The Polestar 3 only comes with 2 rows of seats. It has a 3-across bench seat in the back and a sum of 4 cup holders. Standard on the 3 is Microtech suede upholstery made from recycled polyester made from pine oil. You can also get the 3 with animal welfare certified wool or real leather that can be fully traced. The seats look very comfortable, and the back support has some information about the materials used. The leather seems to be the only way to get seats that can be cooled and massaged, but the headrests have speakers no matter what you choose. Repurposed aluminum or real black ash wood is used for the interior trim. The battery pack in the Polestar 3 is 111 kilowatt-hours, but only 107 kilowatt-hours can be used. The Polestar 3 can still accept required-to-charge speeds of up to 250 kilowatts, despite eschewing the 800-volt technology employed by some of its rivals. The forthcoming Polestar 5 will become the first Polestar to have an 800-volt architecture. If the Polestar 3 is connected to a 250 kilowatt charger, it can go from 10 to 80% charge in 30 minutes. If it is connected to an 11 kilowatt home charger, it can go from 0 to 100% charge in 11 hours. The Polestar 3 will be able to charge in both directions, so it can power appliances and other cars or even send power back to the grid. The Polestar 3 also includes a mechanical heat pump, which improves preconditioning and climate control in the winter. At the moment, the Polestar 3 only comes with one powertrain. Each axle has an electric motor. The standard output is 489 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of torque, which is sufficient to propel the Polestar 3 from 0 to 60 mph in 4.9 seconds. With the $6,000 performance pack, power goes up to 517 horsepower and torque goes up to 671 pound-feet. This cuts the time from 0 to 60 by 0.3 seconds. Both variants have an automated torque vectoring dual clutch at the rear motor and air suspension with responsive dampers, 4-piston Brembo front brakes, and the ability to drive with just one pedal. At its lightest, the 3 weighs 5,696 pounds, and its weight is evenly split between the front and back. Polestar thinks that the standard model will have an EPA range of 300 miles, while the performance pack will have a range of 270 miles. To save energy while driving, the rear motor can be turned off. The 3 can tow up to 3,500 pounds according to Polestar. The Polestar 3 will have NVIDIA's Drive computer at its brain. This computer will use software that is shared with Volvo to process the huge amount of data coming from the sensors and systems of the car. The cabin tech is run by Qualcomm's next-generation Snapdragon cockpit platform, which uses open and scalable cloud connections to run the Polestar 3's display graphics, sound system, and connectivity features. The 3 has a new version of Polestar's infotainment system, which is based on the Android Automotive OS and can be updated over the air or through the Google Play Store. Standard features include a panoramic sunroof, a hands-free electronic liftgate, rain-sensing windshield wipers, automatic 3-zone climate control, heated front seats, and phone-as-key connectivity. Like the Polestar 2, the Polestar 3's first model year will come with 2 packages that won't be required. The Pilot Pack comes with a head-up display, parking help, and Volvo's Pilot Assist, which helps the adaptive cruise control steer at speeds of up to 80 miles per hour. In addition to giving the car more power, the Performance Pack adds 22-inch wheels, a sportier chassis, Swedish gold accents inside and out, and a drive mode that makes the most of the car's range. As you might expect from a car whose parent company is Volvo and whose tech partner is Microsoft, every Polestar 3 comes equipped with adaptive cruise control, active bright beams, forward automatic emergency braking with steering assistance, and cyclist and pedestrian sensing, blind spot tracking, front and rear cross-traffic alert with automatic braking, lane keeping assist with steering assistance, runoff mitigation, a 360-degree camera system, parking sensors, and road sign recognition. Starting in the second quarter of 2023, you will be able to order an improved Pilot Pack that uses LiDAR from Luminar and has 3 more cameras, 4 ultrasonic sensors, and cleaners for the front and back cameras. This configuration will enable full, real-time 3D scanning of the environment, better preparing the Polestar 3 for autonomous driving. However, the brand has not yet specified what features will be made available. The Polestar 3 will start at $85,300, which includes a $1,400 destination fee. This is the same price as the BMW iX at $85,095 and the Porsche Cayenne S at $92,350. The Polestar website is now taking orders. Starting in the middle of 2023, the Polestar 3 will be made at the company's factory in Chengdu, China. The first cars will be sent out in the fourth quarter of that year. But starting in the middle of 2024, Polestar 3s will also be made at Volvo's plant in Ridgeville, South Carolina. These cars will be sold in the US and some other countries. After the 3, Polestar will show off the 4, a smaller crossover, in 2023. The Polestar 5, a sedan, will go on sale in 2024, and the Polestar 6, a convertible, will hit the roads in 2026. Would you consider buying a 2023 Polestar 3? Let us know in the comments below. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of our incredible videos. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.